Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine.
I'm the leader of the Repeal the 19th.
I think it was awesome. Sorry, whoever's offended by that concept, I don't care. I thought it was awesome.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
My nigga.
Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
And you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me. But
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Bring your ass. Hey.
You serious?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com, and we're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're late. But it's not my fault this time. It's every single time, Cricket, that I come in here, I'm ready to go on time. Some shit happens, all right? Can't get Rumble Studio to work. It's just like, what the hell? I can get it pulled up on this computer, but that's not how I do things. I pulled up on my laptop, and I went to go pull it up on my laptop. It won't let me sign into the damn thing. Like I click sign in, it just boop, boop. It just stays on the front page. I'm like, what are we doing?
You handle those things so much better than me.
I know.
I'd be fired up, bro.
I'm just sitting here like, this doesn't make. Why can I log in on my computer here, but my laptop, where I always log in and always do this from, because do the little screen capture share thing down here, so I don't have to mess with anything up here. What the hell?
They want to sit and say these computers and AI are so smart and everything. I feel like mine has to wake up every morning. The only time it ever screws up is first thing in the morning, when I feel like it's trying to shake it together. But it does that every time you wake up, moving a little slow, want to get in here, have things run smooth. They never do.
No. It's a piece of... Good thing I knew about the thing here in StreamYard where we can connect directly to Rumble in case these things happen. So if I hadn't known about that, then maybe I would have been freaking out this morning. I would have been pissed.
Did you see what happened to me yesterday right in the middle of Crick's Corner?
No, what happened?
I was sitting there talking. It just froze up all of a sudden. Like, I don't know if it's StreamYard or my internet or what, but like it kicked me back out. It just started like doing the little circle thing. Like it took my camera off, took my share screen off. And I was like, I just had to log out. And I didn't know if it was going to let me log back in. I was talking to Blue in the chat when it happened. He was like, it froze up. I said, I'll be back in a second, man. And it wasn't going to let me back in. And finally, about 2 minutes later, it did let me back in. So I was able to finish the show. But yeah, just randomly out of nowhere, just stopped.
Damn.
And I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. I was ready to say, well, guys, we got half of it in. Good show. But it did let me back in to finish up.
We tried. Have a good day.
Yep. Gave it our best shot.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Well, let's get this show on the road because we got a lot to talk about. Let's say hello to our friends over on Rumble. Let me pull this up.
Let's do. They pop
Actually, I can just pull it up this way too. We got let's see. We got B McCormick in the house. Just died at the title. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Derp's in the house over on the YouTube side. Loves the title. Let's go. The most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. Absolutely right. Pissant agrees. Look at that. Pissant's here. Cheery as ever.
My man.
Good morning, Blue. My boy, Blue. Robcon's in the house. Says, unless it's the playoffs. That's right. That's
fair
right.
point.
Because Tomlin is one of the best regular season coaches ever. Every year, the same thing. It gets over 500 with no playoff. Yeah, they haven't won a playoff game, I think, and since like 2018, 17, 18, something like that.
They haven't lost a home Monday Night Football game since like 1990.
Dude, we'll get into that. I was retweeting all the positive things about the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday. That stat that you gave, that everyone's posting around, the fact that all the monies, the public's all over the Steelers money line last night. Like, I just retweeted every single thing that I could see because I'm like, I mean, I'm on the Giants for the contest and some things like that, right? So for those contest, the pool play, like I'm already locked into the Giants. So I'm like, what could go wrong? Well, I was ready, geared up. I was hoping, and I hope Patriot bet the halftime tie. All right. I hope he did because we got that thing. I personally bet the kickers, and that was easy.
That was money in the bank. They
Each
doubled
of them
up,
got
man.
4.
Golly, I know. If you have like last night, I was playing in fantasy in your buddy's league. He had Najee Harris going, and I had Chris Boswell, and we're like
And Boswell got more points than Harris.
Yeah, but he was up by 4 points. And I was thinking he wound up beating me by 7. So I think however they got the scoring set up, he got quite just a couple more. But if you see that Chris Boswell's 4 for 4 on field goals in that game, you got to feel pretty good about Najee not having any points. Apparently, he just went off like the first drive or two. And he had like 80 yards at halftime almost.
Yeah, he did. He had the yards, and then that's the other thing is they had all the yardage. There was like 400 yards of total offense in the first half between the teams, but it was 9-9. It's because they would just drive down, bend, don't break, and then kick chip shot field goals. Which those chip shot field goals, that's only going to be 3 points then for the kicker. So I mean,
Yeah, that's what it gets you. That's what I was hoping at the end there. I was hoping they'd grab another like 50-yarder when they punted on that last one. It had been like a 58-yard field goal attempt or something. They wound up punting away. I was like, come on, just go for it, man. Go for it.
Yeah. That's not where I want to start, though.
Okay.
But we kind of already went there, so we might as well just wrap that up real quick.
Yeah. I mean, there ain't a whole lot to talk about in this one.
Yeah. Most exciting game ever. I texted Beardo last night. I told him the Giants are dead to me. He said,
I agree.
Ew.
I agree.
Steelers win 26-18. The over hits. I don't think anyone saw that one coming either. Low total though, but yeah, this one hits 26-18. Thought the Giants had multiple chances to do something here, but I have 2 takeaways from this. One thing I want to tell you about the story is I had 5 whole American dollars on no touchdown in this game at 35-1, and when those touchdowns in the first half kept getting called back, I said this is going to happen. And then
it was 30-1. Is that what you said?
35-1.
35-1. Let's go.
No touchdown scored in the game. And so when we're halfway through the third quarter, I'm thinking we've got a shot at this bad boy. And of course, and I should have guessed this and put $5 on this as well. It was a defense, actually a special teams play that ended up scoring the first touchdown of the game.
Man.
To ruin it, man. Of course they would.
Can't have nothing nice.
Then, if you saw that play, they threw a flag. They called illegal formation on the punting team. But the dude went up underneath the punter, and the punter, he went underneath him and prohibited him from landing. And there was no roughing the punter on that play.
At least running into the kicker.
There was nothing of that. And the announcers were like, well, maybe the refs thought that the guy was pushed into the spot. And I'm like, maybe the refs just suck, as we found out all week long.
Or all season long. Yeah, it's not just been this week.
That too, man. That too. So yeah, we didn't win that one.
Isn't it crazy that every Monday or every primetime game I've seen so far, there's at least 1 or 2 calls that they just blatantly miss. And they just want to hold on to the reasoning being, we can't review that. We just got to call it leave what we called on the field.
I still can't log into Rumble Studio. This is weird, dude.
There might be something going on, man. Maybe it might be cyber hacked or something. Seems like that.
I don't know, man. I feel like, I start raising questions, asking, just trying to help out on things, and all of a sudden shit's not working. I start popping off my mouth on the uncensored pharmacist, and next thing I know, I've got a board complaint against me. I'm getting censored by YouTube. I mean, I don't think these are coincidences, Cricket.
When you say it like that, it doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't. Sure doesn't. It's all right.
They already the government already don't like Rumble.
Yeah,
trying to solve the problems.
They're starting not to like me, so I must be doing something right.
That's what I'm saying, man.
We're gonna have a little chit chat about that tonight. If I can pull it off, we're gonna do a little uncensored pharmacist stream tonight. Talk about my fine that I've acquired.
Man, you were telling me about that. That is some bullshit. They do need to tune into the next episode of Uncensored Pharmacist to hear about that, because that is some bullshit.
Yeah. So,
but
anyways, week 8.
I'm kind of like you were saying on that, man. There ain't really much you can do sometimes.
They got me by the balls.
They do. They do. I'll agree with you there.
That's we always hear Robert talk about it, but it's true. It's like they like, if I didn't have kids or a family or anything like that, and it was just me, I'd fight this thing tooth and nail.
I agree with you. I agree with you, man.
But
Well,
when
better
it doesn't matter how great of an argument or whatever you have, someone, they could just say, yeah, that's cool. And then they could just say, nah. And then potentially take your license.
I started to say that's where they got you, man. When they take that license, because they can take your livelihood.
Uh-huh.
And it's like they know.
Which is the reason why I left Washington State, was to get away from all that shit. So let's just go show you, just because you moved to a red state doesn't mean that you're safe. I mean, it's the professional class. It's all corrupted, man. It's all corrupted.
There's a little tease for the next episode of the Uncensored Pharmacist for you folks.
That's right. That's what we like to call tease in the business, folks. But yes, Steelers defeat the Giants to put a cap on Week 8. 26-18 win there. Not much. The other thing I was going to say about this one was, as much shit as I love giving Russell Wilson, he is clearly the best quarterback in Pittsburgh, and he was throwing the ball very well yesterday. He even this should have not even been close. Like, I don't know if you saw, I think it was in the first half, it was where the receiver in the back of the end zone didn't sit. He kept running, and had he sat, like, you could tell Russell, all of his experience, he knows like where the ball needs to go. Like, obviously he had that big bomb at the end of the game that was beautifully placed ball to Pickens, but where he knows where it needs to go, and like the receivers are just young enough that they don't realize where they need to be. But you could just tell Russell Wilson is like the best quarterback on that team and should be the starting quarterback.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. We talked about it before. And what's up, Sporting Electron and Hayes? How y'all doing, man? Good to see y'all. We talked about it before, man. It's kind of hard to take a starting quarterback out that started 4-2, but you're right. It's very clear that number 3 is better than number 2 up there in Pittsburgh and should be the starter. Throwing the ball pretty well out there. Looks like he's kind of having fun. You talked about Joe Mixon a couple weeks ago having fun playing football again.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson kind of looks like he's having a little fun playing football out there, man.
Yeah, that's right. Do you know what George Pickens wants to be for Halloween?
What?
A WWE player. Did you see this?
I don't think so. Oh, bro. Let's go.
Just George Pickens up the top rope for no reason at all.
For no reason, bro. Got him. The elbow drop. That's a Randy Savage elbow drop right there.
It's like I saw someone post this on X this morning when I was scrolling through, and it said, George Pickens does the wildest shit on the field.
He does, bro. That was a straight up Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop. Hey, he says, I worked at a long-term care pharmacy, and I got it. It's got its own challenges. Biden's Inflation Reduction Act is a big mess. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know all about that too, man. And I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks.
I would ask y'all.
There's a lot of things where government that's why I don't understand how Steps trust the government, man. They don't do anything but screw things up.
He is great. He also likes Eastern Michigan though, so
we'll forgive him. We love him.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of the same thing. Eastern Michigan fan of the government, kind of the same deal.
Yeah, Notre Dame fan too. I mean,
yeah, that's what of course. Oh God, that's the most like governmental college agency out there, man.
Yeah, I mean,
feels that way.
I mean, he probably loves Rudy. Rudy sucks.
It's the worst sports movie ever.
Well, the guy too sucks.
I'm sure the guy does suck.
The actor that played him sucks. Ever. They all suck.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie. Terrible movie. Don't care if Rudy's your favorite sports movie ever. We can't be friends.
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible sports movie. Worst ever.
Charles. Okay, Rudy. This is what I want to get to because this is the biggest story of today.
This is the biggest story today?
This right here.
Oh, yeah. I guess I forgot they're still playing baseball.
Dodgers defeat the Yankees 4-2 yesterday. The Yankees are not a serious baseball team. They are not. This was me last night. Here we go.
You're such fucking dopes.
And I'm going to leave it right there. Because they don't even deserve the I love you part.
Yeah, we don't love you. We don't. Don't love you at all.
I am kicking myself, dude. We were on this stream just a few days ago after game 1. Freddie Freeman hits that game-winning homer, right, off the first pitch. Nasty Nestor Cortez bombs it out of there. By the way, grand slam home run. And I was sitting here telling you, I'm like, this guy's going to win the MVP. And I didn't bet it when it was plus 350 at that point still. Last night so what does he do in game 2? Freddie Freeman comes out, hits a home run. Wasn't a game winning or anything, but still pad the stats. You hit another home run. I'm like, this guy's going to win the MVP. And now they're up 2-0 in the series. He's going to win the MVP. And then it was even money heading into last night's game. What does he do? Hits another home run. 5 straight games, World Series. Is it 5 straight playoff games or World Series? 5 straight playoff games that he's hit a home run in, Freddie Freeman. But 3 in a row here in the World Series, obviously. And the dude is minus 1,800 to win the MVP. We missed our chance.
Yeah, I was going to say that might be 5 straight World Series games that he's hit a home run in. I don't remember him hitting a home run against the Mets because he had to sit out 2 games, remember?
Yeah. So, maybe it's just 5 straight that he played in. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to look it up. I want to check that because I want to know that real quick because that's a big deal. That's 5 straight.
Yeah, I heard someone talking about it this morning. I couldn't remember which it was, but
either way,
yeah,
man. I bet you got to lay quite a bit of money at this point. You probably have to lay minus 200 or something for him to be with them up 3-0. Like all I got to do is win one more game and it's going to be his. It doesn't even matter if it goes.
He's minus 1,800.
1,800. Okay, yeah, I was going to say like it doesn't really matter if the Yankees come back and win 3 in a row. If the Dodgers still win in 7, he's still going to get it.
Yeah.
So
now listen.
5 straight World Series games will.
5 straight World Series games. Okay.
It would have to be that because he's hit 3 in a row in these games. So if you heard that stat, he did not hit one the last 2 games that he played in the Mets series there. So if you heard that stat, it's probably 5 straight, which would make sense.
Dude just shows up.
He just shows up big time, man.
Yeah. We got to remember this.
They're done though.
But, everyone wants to give Aaron Judge crap because he's having a terrible postseason. But Ohtani hasn't done anything in this series either, which is kind of funny. The two MVPs haven't done shit in these playoffs.
I've seen all these baseball experts talking about how Ohtani versus Judge is such a gift and all this shit and yada yada yada. Well, they combined to be 0 for 6 last night.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it was like.
Yeah.
I don't feel like maybe we'll get it again and they'll actually show up the next time around, but it ain't been nothing to watch.
There's one scenario, Cricket. You know how we have a bunch of people that like to come into the chat and comment on our show talking about how dumb we are for watching sports because it's all scripted. Yeah. It's scripted, baby.
Yeah.
But we got the script. We downloaded it, so at least we can make some money off this, right?
Yeah.
So
that's why we do it.
That's why we do it. But I will 100% go full conspiracy theorist, tinfoil hat guy, ranting and raving on a stream if the Yankees come back and win this World Series. You want to know why?
Tell me why.
Well, the Netflix documentary just dropped a little bit ago about
watch some of it the other night. Watch some of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're telling me that the Yankees team, by the way, that was in that on the wrong side of that, and if they're the one that gets to come back in this World Series, and you got what? Aaron Boone was a part of that scenario. You got like multiple guys that were in that playoff series, right? And now they're back here in this playoff series. You're gonna tell me that's just a coincidence? Huh?
I'm just saying, if it gets down to be like they're down to their last strike and stuff like that, and they come back and win, I'm just saying.
I don't even care if they come out. I don't care if they win by double digits 4 games in a row. I'm going to say this shit is rigged.
Just come out and win by a touchdown for the next 4 games.
This was the Yankees' chance, man. Like this is why I usually don't go. I had a beautiful anti-correlated parlay. I had Schmidt under strikeouts. It got there, and the Yankees to win. And you had a bullpen game against what was supposed to be a bullpen game against the Dodgers. You had Walker Buehler out there. Love that name, but like you're letting that guy light you up. And then the second that they've got Buehler, a little bit of pressure on Buehler in the 5th, and he wasn't going to go more than 5, or maybe this was the bottom of the 4th. I think it was the bottom of the 4th. Either way, they get a little bit of momentum, and what do? Freaking third base coach decides to send Stanton, the slowest guy on the plane. He's slower than Tom Brady.
He is slow, dude.
Okay.
That's why he hits it a mile, so he doesn't have to run fast.
Yeah. So they send Stanton. This ball's hit to shallow left field, not right field, not center field, shallow left field, and you send Stanton
from second.
No. Stanton was on second.
That's what I'm saying. They sent him from second when a ball hit the shallow left field. They're trying to make him go 2.
Yeah, and they sent him.
What was the score at that time?
0-2 or 0-3.
Okay.
It was 0-3. It was 0-3 because I think it was in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah.
Was it
instead of just having a guy on 1st and 3rd, and you're about to have the top of the lineup or whatever come in, I mean, you got Soto coming up. So, like, you got a chance, man. You finally got this will be the first time in the game you get some pressure on Bueller here and a chance to get some runs, but no, you piss it all away. What are we doing?
Oh, that is bad, dude. That is bad right there. Yes, it was in the bottom of the fourth. He said, "Yeah," and that looks like it's the third out of the inning. You never make the first or the third out of the inning at home.
You ready for this?
That's baseball law. Show me.
Now, this is going to be real time. This is not slow down. This is nothing. You ready to see these wheels? By the way, look it. Dude has the ball in hand.
I was going to say he's hose piece, dude. That's Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a cannon.
Yeah. It's not like he's still trying to scoop the damn thing up or anything.
He's just there. He's like, surely he's not about to try me.
He's like, you're not about to give me a chance to win the MVP, are you? Are you?
Are you?
Watch this. Watch this, mama.
Here comes Stanton. Here comes Hernandez's throw.
Oh, that laser. Oh, that was close, actually, though. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
it was just good baseball, bro. That's money on the bank, on the one hop.
But look at how slow this guy is. Look how long it's taken.
Oh,
him.
yeah, man. He bats
1,000, 2, it's taken him 3 seconds. And he's not even halfway. 4 seconds, 5. So look at this. My kids run faster than this.
Yeah, he's not even halfway. That's a good throw, though, dude.
A little one hop.
Golly, yeah. If you're half a step faster,
you can't take that risk there, dude.
I was going to say, you dive head first, bro.
Because what are you about to have? You're about to have, oh, there's a guy on first and second. So you're about to have bases loaded. You're about to have bases loaded. Yes, there's 2 outs.
It's the World Series. I need a little extra hustle.
That too.
If he's going to send you, I need you laying out Superman diving, trying to dive. You remember that run that was scored in the College World Series by Tennessee? That crazy one that we showed.
Oh,
we needed one of those from Giancarlo right here.
I need you to lay off the Uncrustables, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably don't need as many as the Broncos.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Golly, that was a good throw by Hernandez, but I'm with you. I think the third base coach right there, he's on the hook for that one. You got to know better.
Listen, if I'm Aaron Boone, I'm walking into the locker.
Stadium.
Or what is it called? What's it called?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. There we go. Walking into the clubhouse today, and I'm saying, listen, they better not give us one. You give us one. We got Garrett Cole in Game 5, Rodon in Game 6, and anything can happen in Game 7.
I mean, they should probably fly you out to give the pregame speech.
You know that's a speech that the Red Sox gave, right? I can't remember what.
Is that
yeah, that's what they did. They better not give us one.
Hey, it worked. I'm just saying. I'd channel it. They'd be watching that damn documentary all day long today.
They better be.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, look, I'm going to make this sting twice. I'm going to show you how to come back and win it, and I'm going to show you that it was us that they did it to. So it's possible. Watch this shit 3 times a day before game time.
By the way, what do you think? What do you think, huh?
Yeah, it looks good. I'll just say a little bit ago.
It is at least something nice happened yesterday. You know what I mean? All this shit going on in my life. I got this, and I go, you know what? I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna go hang out with my babies, and we'll deal with all those other shit later.
Yeah, deal all the bullshit later. It matches that Trump Vance hat real nice, man.
I know, right? I like it. I got Cole's. His is brown. His is like the Darius Ruckers version. I don't know what it is, but
the Bills one you got for him? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. It's the same. It's really smooth, dude. It's like
he's gonna feel like such shit when he didn't grab you that chair that Tom Brady sat in when you give him that.
My wife's like, what the hell is that? I go, look, I got Cole one. She goes, why'd you get Cole one? I go, we'll call it a Christmas present. She goes, you guys still getting each other Christmas presents, huh? I go, yeah.
SD14.
He's the best man at my wedding, of course.
SD14 fan. If I'd have said something about that buku, she looked at me, she'd be like, gapers.
Yeah, she's like, you still getting each other Christmas present? I go, yeah. Dude got me a freaking helmet for my birthday a couple years ago. Like
just saying, that guy was there for me before I even knew you.
Yeah, he introduced us. Actually,
just saying, yeah. Just so you know, that's what I tell SD14 fan. Yeah. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
How did he know her before you?
Through his. So he delivers medical supplies, and the clinic that she worked at, he knew her and her friend.
Okay.
And actually, a bunch of their coworkers and what there and whatnot, and they were all going out to the hockey game. And this is when I was staying with him. I had just I I want to say moved in with him. It was for 6 weeks to finish my last rotation. So I slept on the couch
right.
for a little bit.
Just crash.
And he's like, hey, you want to come to the hockey game? I said, sure.
Yeah, duh. Why not?
That's where we met.
That's cool, bro. Let's go.
That's why he was the best man in the wedding.
Love that, dude. Love that, man.
I think my buddy Danny was pissed. Danny and I are best friends. We grew up together, right? We're best buds. But I was like, man, we're all good friends here. And I know, Dan, that you want to, have you as the best man. But I'm like, Cole kind of introduced us. So, I'm going to just bump him up a slot. All right. No one gives a shit about any of this.
It's like, dude, people get so butthurt about that stuff, man.
I don't think he actually is. At first, I think he was a little bit, but I don't think he is. But Cole's a more emotional guy, too. So it meant a lot more to him than it did Dan. You know what I mean?
Dan just wanted to mess with you a little bit.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I'm saying, man. I went with the old faithful. My brother made me the best man in his wedding. My brother will be the best man in my wedding.
Thank you, B. McCormick. He says that button-down Patriots fresh. Hey, you get your two. Go over to the NFL shop. Go find your favorite team. I wish I had a promo code for you.
That's started to say. We reading ads for NFL.com.
We can.
Fanatic. Yeah. Hey, y'all need any extra ad reads?
Yeah, Fanatics, send me a code, man, because that's as much shit as I buy and got in that closet in there for you.
Use the promo code Game On.
Game On. It's easy.
It's
easy,
simple.
Easy, simple stuff right there. What time are we at? Oh, we're doing good.
We're at 8:05, man. We're all right.
I don't know if this is real, but it looks real. This is apparently the angle from the pylon cam.
It's a fumble.
That's clearly a fumble, dude. It looked like a fumble. I like I said,
close.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think, like I said, I don't know if this is real. This is obviously not the pylon cam. This looks like it might be someone's from the fan, like from the bleachers or from the seats, right?
Or somebody standing on the sideline.
Yeah, either way,
like a worker. Or
like when we watched the angles yesterday, when I watched it live, I go, I'm pretty sure he fumbled that damn ball, but there was no clear cut evidence, which that's the rules, and I'm fine with that.
That is clear cut evidence to me.
Yeah, but this isn't what they saw. This is not what But this is why this person is saying that pylon cam should be mandatory in both end zones every game, no matter what. And they should, because if the pylon cam was on, you know what you could have done? You would have saw clear as day if that was a touchdown or not.
I'm just saying the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar business per year. How do we not have enough cameras to get better angles than the people standing on the sidelines with their cell phone?
Because of the Reflation Reduction Act. Didn't you listen earlier?
I don't know what that means. The point is, I just want to get the damn call right. This is a fumble. Should have been a fumble. And if I was the sports books, I'd be pissed off at all those people I had to pay out Kyle Pitts 2+ touchdowns for.
Ooh, what's this comment? Let me see. The amount of idiots in the comment section is nuts. Oh.
What happened? We got a troll?
Yes, we got a troll. I love it.
What do they say? Let's hear about it.
So this is that video that I did about the guy with the winning ticket that they wouldn't let him cash.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The one that got like 120,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's starting to pick up steam again because I'm getting like a few thousand views on it every single day now. And more comments.
We need to bring that guy in for an interview, man.
We do. I love these, dude. I love these. He says the amount of idiots in the comment section is nuts. It doesn't help that the guy who made this 8-minute video wasn't able to properly explain the situation. Idiots all around. Fair
point.
I was just sticking with what I got, just what's given to me here.
I did it while the kids were napping. My bad.
Yeah. All I had was that video, dude. Yeah. Just to summarize, guy lives out of state and sent someone to make a bet for him. Properly lives in the state where sports betting isn't proper, or probably lives in a state where sports betting isn't legal. I don't know how you all of a sudden know all these things, because the guy told me that this was all just a stunt. You know what I mean? Like that he ended up getting his money and they ended up cashing.
He did want it. Well, yeah, they better get his money, man.
How does this guy calling us idiots and acting like he knows what's going on?
It doesn't matter if you live in an illegal sports betting state. If you put the bet in a legal casino in a legal sports betting state, that doesn't matter where you live.
Yeah. When you make a bet that large, you need ID for tax purposes and also for laundering money protection. So far, no problem if the guy just shuts his mouth, which is exactly what I said. Guy wins the bet instead of not being a retard and having a guy who made the bet go cash it. He decides to cash it himself. Why? Exactly what I said. So where's the idiot part? I don't know what I don't know.
That is
I mean,
kind
that's
of
exactly what-
stupid. Why wouldn't you just send your buddy and be like, here, look, I'm gonna let you
because he
hang on
wants
to
to film
10K.
it for social media. When he tries to cash the bet, the ID doesn't match. Casinos can do what they want. In this case, they have the policy where they can use a third party to place a bet for blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
Well, what's the point of if they can pull that out on you if you have to place it yourself? What's the point of having like a proxy and stuff?
Well, he says it took me 5 minutes research to figure this out. Don't be so lazy. I said all of that in my video.
Yeah, man, I don't
And
listen.
obviously,
to this damn
listen,
people. I don't even
listen,
read them damn YouTube
listen.
comments.
You also got it. You can't just go in there and read it like that. That's you got to have a little You got to have a little spice if you want your video to get 120,000. You do a video on it and get 120,000 views on it. Then come talk to me, you piece of shit. I'm just kidding. Love you, David. What's your name? David? Crochet. I don't know. David, you're great. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah. Who's retarded now? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
David.
That's right. That's right.
People are so bored, man.
I like it. I love
you love it.
man.
I told this to the other day. She was like, so you guys get a lot of interaction on YouTube? I was like, I don't look at the YouTube comments, bro. I was like, they get me fired up over there. I was like, Will loves that stuff.
You've got to be built. I'm sorry. You got to be built for it.
I agree. I
agree.
I 100% agree, man.
You can't take anything. Nothing's real. That's the mindset. It's so hard to people understand. None of this, us every morning right here, what we're doing, it's not real. We're not real. Anything on the internet, it's not real. All right.
Yeah, we're AI.
Yeah. Blue. I mean, he's just telling you right there. He's a color. He's not real.
That's right. That's right.
It's not real. You can't
He's
take
a rainbow
anything
print.
personally. Yeah.
I know about them rainbow prints.
Did you see this play?
I
thought we had professional football players.
Oh my God, I did see this play. What are we doing?
How are you guys First of all, how are you snapping the ball? I got multiple things wrong. How are you snapping the ball when everyone's over here like confused, right?
The
actually
only person that knew what
this
was
play
going on
may have worked.
The only person that knows what's going on in this play is Highsmith. The only person.
But look at you might have had made this work. If we just do
looks like you got it set up pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good wall full of good size.
Like if you throw the ball right here, right? If you throw the ball right here, he catches it on a little bit of a like upward, forward motion.
Yeah,
you got enough. You got enough bodies. Obviously, these guys can fly over there, but I think you got these guys kind of scrambling a little bit. It might have worked.
And that's Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors can make a play and get to the end zone.
Yeah. Here's the problem I have with this. Obviously, this was just botched and terrible. I'm not even gonna play it because we know what happens. Right? I'm not even gonna play it.
Oh, you got to show the folks, man. I bet a lot of them didn't see this. This is awful.
So it snaps. No one's ready. Throws the ball. Even Neighbors is
it
like,
could have been picked off.
Yeah. Even Neighbors is like, are we really doing this? And boom.
And then get your first round rookie stud just killed by Highsmith on a free rein. Now, granted, he didn't lay him. He could have ripped his lips off, but he just kind of wallers him down to the ground there. But yeah, all those dudes up there, nobody moved when this. And also, once again, I hate this stupid analytical play where you're down by 2 touchdowns, you score a touchdown, and you're supposed to go for 2 right there. I don't buy that. I think if you build it, and they want to tell me that if you score the next touchdown, then you can win with the extra point and all this nonsense. No. You're supposed to kick the extra point there, keep it within 7 points. What's up, Derp? And no, I'm just saying that's a stupid analytical play that I've seen. I've never once in my life seen that play work or that.
I was thinking about this. I actually think I'd rather them score that second, kick the point here, score the next touchdown.
Go for 2 for the win if you want to.
Go for the win. Yeah. I think I'd rather have that. But listen, I have no problem with the analytics here. This is what I have a problem with. I don't have a problem as much as you do with them going for it for 2 here, down for. I get the math. I understand how it works out. Fine. Can we listen? If you're going to do this, Crick, can we not line up like this? Can we run a normal
real football play?
Run a real football let's try not to do any trickery or anything like that. Can we just run a normal football play and see if you get it?
I mean, Tyrone Tracy was running all over these guys. I mean, I think he's actually out of the game at this point. But I'm just saying, run a real football play, man. Do something. Don't give me this bullshit backyard football nonsense that apparently your guys don't even know how to run.
Exactly.
Like I said, I just think it's ignorant right there to be going for 2. I didn't even realize what was going on because they had scored the touchdown. I kind of zoned out for a second, thinking they're going to kick the extra point. We got a touchdown game. We're back in this, yada, yada, yada. No, that actually Tyrone Tracy was still in the game at that point in time because he just broke the long run to get that touchdown.
Yeah, and I mean, like it might have that play might have worked if you had real professional football players on the field, but you don't.
Yeah,
So you got to know that.
Anybody at all competent of what was going on.
With my picks for the pod, I'm now 6-2, just like the Steelers. I won the tiebreaker, which was if I didn't go over 44, I won. Atta baby.
Let's go.
Derp, I need you to send me the script. Okay. Need you to send me that script.
I need somebody to send it to me.
I don't know if this is true, but this is my next story that I'm going to be working on. Did you see this?
Nope. What we got here?
Tom Brady's ex-wife, Giselle.
Okay.
Pregnant with baby number 3. Her first with her boyfriend, Joaquin Valente.
Okay. Hell yeah. Why does this matter?
Because it's Tom.
Are we still feeling bad for Tom?
Yes.
I don't. I don't. Tom's got it going on. Tom doing just fine. I ain't
You
worried about
left
Tom at all.
this handsome specimen for this. What are we doing, Giselle?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
What are we doing?
I don't feel bad for Tom. Tom gonna be all right.
All right. Well, I just wanted to.
Yeah, I'm glad that gets you excited. Whatever. Tom be all right.
I kind of want to enter this, but I don't think we're going to get selected. But Prize Picks apparently is doing this Prize Picks World Championship. You have to to get picked. You have to post your favorite Prize Pick win, memory, or moment on X, Instagram, or TikTok. Must include the hashtag Prize Picks W in your post. And you have until November 6th, and then they're going to select. So they've got 12 people. They've got 12 celebrities.
Yeah.
Trent works with them. He's one of the bigger Prize Picks people, right? So and they're creating this team, and then you get to fly out to Atlanta with them and then compete for $1 million.
They wouldn't even fly me out. I'll just drive down to Atlanta.
So I'm saying.
They said, but hell, we got a guy down there. We got a proxy.
Yeah. We'll get Steps to go in there for us. Dude, we got to recap. We'll do some highlights. Apparently, there's some interesting plays last night. Yep, like you said, Steelers now 22-0 on Monday Night Football since 1992.
92. I knew it was early 90s.
Almost my whole life.
It's crazy.
This person bet on Hyro.
Oh, I did see that.
I haven't looked yet to see what happened. Post is from an account. Oh. Did you see everyone freaking out about this? So remember we showed that Bosa? Bosa came out with his MAGA hat on after the game, right? Or crashed that interview.
Mm-hmm.
The left had a fucking meltdown, dude.
Of course they did. That's all they do, man.
They go like this guy. You have got to be fucking kidding me. The last guy that played for the Niners that made a political statement got kicked out of the league, and this is going to fly with no issues. First of all, like I said here, this guy's actually good at football. So you know what I mean? It's
I was one of the best players in the league, so that matters.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And also, dude ain't kneeling for a flag and causing a huge controversial. I mean, there's so many things wrong with it that I'm like, you can't even compare those situations. He acts like no one in the league ever makes political stances. How about the league itself? They have the end of racism and stuff in the end zones and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like it wasn't because of that. They were having.
No, I'm with you, man. I wish the NFL. I wish all the players would drop this shit. I don't want to hear all this shit. Play football,
but I don't really have a problem with it. Do what you want, but like just don't do it in the middle of a game or something like that. Just do whatever you want to wear a MAGA hat. Wear a MAGA hat. I don't care. Okay, you want to wear I love Tim Walsh's.
You want to? I mean, like
I really go for it, man.
I just wasn't really. I understand that the whole kneeling for the flag. I know what you're trying to do, and it worked because you got all the eyes on you and all that stuff, and you got
terrible way to go about it, though.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think you disrespect.
That is way more offensive and like controversial than putting a MAGA hat on.
I agree. I just don't think you disrespect the veterans like that, the people that have died and fought for this country and all that stuff. I don't think you throw shade on that. I think there's a time and a place, and that's not one of them.
Also, I still stand by if Kaepernick was as good as Bosa and if Bosa went out and did that, like
if Kaepernick would have won that Super Bowl, nobody said a damn word.
Yeah. It would have been an issue, it would have been a controversy. Still would have been in the league. If he could still sling the pill, he would still been in the league. But
the only problem was he could never sling the pill.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone wants to be like, he got kicked out, came back. He never could come back. He had multiple chances to try to come back, and he knew he wasn't good enough, so he said, "Why? I'm not even going to do it."
How many teams gave this guy a tryout after the fact?
I know.
And it's like, come on now. Sometimes you just
boy.
ain't good enough. That's cool. It's all right. There's only 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL in the world.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're not one of those guys.
And he wanted to be. He wouldn't be a backup.
They didn't even want him for that. That's how you know you're not any good. They didn't want you for a backup. Have you seen some of them backups out there? Skylar Thompson. I'm just saying.
That's true. This is a sandwich at Prometheus Brothers, and this is what.
What's happening? What are you talking about?
Derp sent me something. It says this is a sandwich at the Prometheus Brothers. Oh, you told me about this before. That's what's on the line for picks for my pod. It's a gift card to it. Oh yeah, you told us about this.
Oh,
look at dangerous.
Look at that sandwich. Oh, that's cool too, man. You got $1 off every sandwich donated to the Children's Hospital. I love seeing that stuff. That's a good looking sandwich, man.
That's right.
Love it.
That's right. That looks like I'm gonna need some Tums afterwards.
I need some Tums after eating ice cream, bro.
Bro, have you seen over the weekend? Like we missed the boat on betting. Like if you would have just parlayed every day all the LA teams across all the sports, you would have won. The Lakers kept winning. The Dodgers kept winning.
Your
hockey teams kept winning.
Yesterday, did they?
Didn't work out yesterday, no, because Lakers ended up losing.
So did the damn Knicks.
No, the Knicks lost. That was so I sent that thing out to everyone, and I played both. So I only won one, went 1-1. Slightly down because they were both juiced to the favorite, but damn Knicks.
It happens. Small sample size. It's still something to monitor going forward.
Bro, this is funny.
Oh, this guy's great, dude. I love this guy.
Everyone, what their favorite candy is. Maybe you think back to your childhood, or maybe even still today. What maybe some of your favorites would be.
Boy, I tell you, that so many come to mind. It's almost like trying to pick which Manning brother's your favorite, which one of your 1,500 touchdown passes is your favorite, right? But I think Peyton, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be
dude. Just look
at those reactions. He looks just like him, dude. Looks just like him.
Awesome, dude.
Who's he supposed to be in the middle here?
Huh?
Who's he supposed to be in the middle here?
Chris Collinsworth.
Collinsworth? Okay.
Yeah, you can tell by the voice and the it's like just listen, you'll hear it.
I hate
Collinsworth. This is obviously Eli. Just
yeah, I know it's Eli.
I mean, you look at that, and anytime you pull that out of your pillow sack or your candy bag, it's oh boy, here we go. We got the Reese's cups. It's simple, but sometimes simple isn't always bad. Right? Yeah, it's almost like when you're running the football, you get the play action off of it. That's kind of like Reese's cups.
Hey, Chris.
If I would have turned my head, I would have totally thought I was watching the Manning cast.
Sounds just like it.
When you said Collinsworth, I started listening. He does sound just like Collinsworth too, man.
No, here's a guy.
That's awesome.
Which of us do you think gives out the king size candy bars, and why is it me?
Well, I don't know who's giving
it's
out
Halloween
the
pig. They don't want Papa John's.
I just have to say,
everybody's dying.
If you don't have a Halloween costume picked out already, I got an idea. Instead of being the Manning brothers, why don't you two go as the Menendez brothers? I've been watching that show on Netflix. I can't get enough of it. I remember when all that was happening back in the early 90s, and I was.
He's trying to get the time out of it. Pump the brakes.
Certainly much younger than I am now, but I just think that you two, the way you're going about things, man, you'd be the Menendez brothers.
Sure.
Because you guys are killing it.
Sure.
You guys are killing
it. This guy's great, dude. I'm just saying. This guy's great.
Shout out to Joey. Go give him a follow, people. Joey Molinaro.
Joey's good stuff, bro. He's spot on, man.
I think usually the trade deadline's pretty boring in the NFL. I think we're gonna have some interesting trades. I think we might not like a big, obviously big blockbuster trade. We might have one, but I think
Already had a
I
couple.
think you see some pieces moved. This is kind of a shitty deal here. Chiefs requiring pass rusher Josh Uche from the Patriots. You know what sucks is, I think that's how you say it. Is it Uche? I think that's how you say it.
Close enough.
Uche turned down a bunch of money in free agency to go somewhere else this last offseason. Says he couldn't imagine playing so he took less money to stay with the Patriots.
Yeah, he couldn't imagine playing with him until he got out there playing with him this year.
And playing for another team is what he said.
I know, and now he's leaving.
But he turned down money to stay with this franchise because he wanted to be a lifer. And that's just how dirty the business is, baby. Now, granted, I can't feel too bad for him. He's giving you a chance to go win a Super Bowl ring. So
yeah,
there's
man,
any team you're going to go get traded to. You go to the Chiefs. But that sucks, man.
Yeah, not bad. Did you see the other night that DeAndre Hopkins caught Patrick Mahomes' pass that put him over 30,000 career passing yards?
No, I didn't see that.
Who had that on the bingo card at any point in his career? We've just been like, hey, especially like right now, he's closing in on it. 3 weeks ago, you've been like, hey, DeAndre Hopkins is going to catch Patrick Mahomes' pass that puts him over 30,000 yards. Be like, yeah, keep smoking that stuff.
That would have been funny.
There's the MAGA hat.
There it is. A guy turned $10 into $45,000 on National Tight End Day.
Yeah, once again, somebody in the comments was like, I legit don't know why I didn't do this. That was the easiest money on the floor there was. Look at the names on that list. I would have thought that if I put that in, I'd be like, no way this hits. This is too easy.
Evan Ingram, that one would have been. That
was right at the end.
Yeah,
that was the one to
so
tie
it's Sam Laporta, Evan Ingram, Dalton Kincaid, Travis Kelce, George Kittle,
and Njoku and Mark Andrews are the other two.
Is that who it is?
Yep, they put them together in a little same game parlay. You can scroll all the way to the far right, and they'll show you.
Oh, is there?
I looked at it yesterday.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I looked at it yesterday. I was like, "This is gross, man! What a sweet lick." Was it $10 winning 45K?
Telling you, we got to do it next year. We got to come up with all the different combos.
I know, dude. It's just when you wind up going 6 out of 7 on all of them, pays the same, negative.
So you're saying there's a chance. Tonight we got game 4 of the World Series. It could be over. Could be over. Dodgers plus 130 on the money line. Yankees minus 142. The Yankees are kind of screwed here. Because let's see.
Let's see. We got on the bump. We've got
undecided for LA, but you got Luis Gil getting the start.
Monstro Loco. I'm gonna take Yankees on the run line tonight.
I don't know, man.
I might take the Yankees on the run line the next 2 games and the Dodgers on the run line in game 6.
The real question is, do we take Freddie Freeman at home run? Big game Freddie's.
I mean, hell, he's done it 5 World Series games in a row.
Yeah. Why buck this train now? Let's just hop on. We might have been a little late, but I mean, I think this train's still rolling.
We need the Yankees to steal the next 2 games and go back and lose to LA in 6. Cash our low plus 400 on 4-2 Dodgers win.
Did you know in the World Series when a team's up 3-0, no team has made it to game 6?
In the World Series? Wow. No,
obviously in the playoffs, yes, but in the World Series itself, when a team goes up 3-0, no team has ever pushed it to a game 6.
Makes sense. You think about it.
But none of them have had a documentary out on Netflix recently.
It's true.
True. I wanted to run through these real quick because there's some, man, this week is going to be so tough in Survivor because there's so many good options this week. And you're just trying to find out, okay, where's the landmine? What's going to screw me this week? And it's kind of tough to figure it out. But I sent you this yesterday when you were doing Crick's Corner. How the hell are the Jets favored against the Texans here? I know that, what's his name? Diggs is going to be out for the Texans. Don't care. What in the right? Are we really going to drink this Kool-Aid again on the Jets? We've been drinking this Kool-Aid week after week. They are not a good football team. Now you're going to go up against the Texans? What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it, man.
Plus 550.
That's pretty juicy, man.
I mean, I have to sprinkle something on that if I can get 500. You give me 500 on a guy that's hit every single game this
If
World
you'd have
Series.
bet the MVP the other day, like you said, you'd be free rolling.
I know. Son of a bitch.
P. McCormick hates him.
Hates him.
He said, won't ever get a dime from him. He said, I ain't putting no money on that.
Robocon says Jets so overhyped and bad on offense and defense.
How can they be that bad? I feel like this is almost like karma for firing Robert Saleh too soon.
I know, right?
I
don't know, dude. That doesn't make a lick of sense to me. This line, we're going to have to. I'll tell you what. You know what I'm going to do today?
What?
Tease the shit out of the Texans. I'm getting them up to 8. I might not even just overthink this. I might just say, you know what? Let's just go ahead and because this makes me a little nervous at 93% of the money. I understand why 93% of the money's on it because the Jets should not be favored in this game.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
But I'm pretty sure that CJ Stroud is going to keep it within one score.
You're
so
probably
give me that
better off
to 8.
Teasing the Jets the other way.
Nope. I still can't. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tease them up to 8 and hope we get this thing like closer to pick them come kickoff time on Thursday, and then tease the Jets up to 6.
Good luck,
that
man.
Was a nice
Good
little
luck,
middle spot, baby.
I'm tired of giving money away on these damn Jets.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. I keep expecting, I know as soon as I bet the other way, it will be the best game of Aaron Rodgers' career.
True. How are the Patriots only a 3-point dog? Or how are they a 3-point dog to the Titans? Both these teams suck.
Bet the over in this game.
Yeah, I'm thinking that same thing.
38.
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. We'll see. If Gonzalez is going to be on Ridley, Ridley's going to have a.
Either way, this feels like one of those weird games like that total's too high. This total ought to be at like 35.5, 34.5 or something like that. Way up there at 38 like that. I feel like this is a trap. A lot of people are going to pile on this damn under, thinking these defenses have been so good and everything. And you're going to wind up having probably one of these teams real close to covering the over by themselves in some weird, stupid game.
You know what's going to happen, right?
What?
I'm going to take the Patriots in this one. And after 2 weeks in a row of me being on the Titans as double-digit underdogs and them getting their ass kicked and not covering, then they're going to come in and cover against the Patriots when I'm against them.
Certain teams you got to stay away from, bro. The Titans might be your team.
Exactly what it is, man.
Why are they getting so many damn points?
Who?
The Broncos. That feels like way too many, bro.
A loss. Ravens at home off a loss. I don't know. I like the points of the Broncos.
I do too, man. That's what I'm saying. That's a contest pick for me. Maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't like seeing the sharp money with the public money, but that feels like a lot of points, dude.
Yep. Then we got the Bengals and the Raiders. Bengals laying 7.5. This is where it starts getting interesting for the survivor. Bengals look like a nice spot here.
Why should we trust that?
I don't need them to cover. Just need them to win.
I understand. I've seen him in this spot before. I'll
tell you what, though. What's his name? God, what's the Raiders head coach name? Pierce.
Antonio Pierce, yeah.
11-5 ATS as a head coach.
Golly, man.
All the guy does is do his cover.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this
they lose, but he covers, man.
It's gross. I mean, I'll throw up my mouth a little bit when I click confirm, but I might be taking the Raiders in this thing.
If he keeps covering, there's no way the Vegas high rollers let Mark Davis fire him. There's no way. There's no way. They're like, listen, this guy's too good. I know he loses every single game, but he covers the spread, and we're making money, baby.
We're making way more money than we would if we won a championship. Just let this guy keep coaching.
Here's another gross one: Saints laying 7 to the Panthers. Like I said, like if there's ever a time, like you're looking at it, Derek Carr's coming back this week, and you're like, man, do I want to take the Saints in Survivor? When would I ever want to take them again? Maybe when they're home against the Panthers, I guess. But, man, it smells like a trap.
I feel like there's going to be like three. There's going to be 3 people left in Survivor after this week.
Saints. I mean, the Panthers have been terrible too, but the Saints are not a good football team. Like I know they're getting Derek Carr back, so maybe that'll change some things. But oh my God, I don't know. I might take the Saints. It's like I said, this is tough. Because you're looking at these, no one feels good about a 7. Like I had the Chargers, and yeah, they ended up covering as my Survivor pick. I did not feel good at all during that game that the Chargers were my Survivor pick.
Bro, there will seriously be some high school games this week between some of those top-notch high school teams in the country that are better to watch than this Saints-Patriots game.
Panthers.
or whatever. Yeah. Well, if it was the Saints Patriots, it'd probably be better than that one too. But yeah, Saints Panthers game, it will be better than this.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a lot of games at lower levels in football that are better to watch than this weekend.
Gross. And you got the Cowboys and the Falcons, dude.
Why do I
Cowboys
wanna
looking
take the Cowboys
terrible.
here? Why do I want to do that?
I don't know, man. This Falcons team. I think this Falcons team could beat this Cowboys team. And then, dude, the Cowboys had the Giants won last night. I think the Cowboys have been in the last place, but the Cowboys are screwed, dude. They can't win the division. I mean, they can technically, but they're not going to win the division. You've got the Commandos at 6-2.
They're going to win that division. Commanders going to fool around win that division.
Yeah, somehow, some way. They're 6-2. Eagles are 5-2. Cowboys are 3-4. Your season's done.
It's time to put up or shut up.
They lose this game, they're 3-6.
That's what I'm saying. They can't.
They went all in, and they went all in on this season. Ugh.
They can't lose this one, bro. And the Falcons have been awfully hot lately. And you gotta remember they didn't play. You know, I know they were about 2 touchdowns, but they kept letting that Bucs team hang around, missing the top 2 weapons right there. Now you're back home. Everybody expecting you to look good. The Cowboys coming off another disappointing loss. Then it to it now. If it moves out to Falcons -3, I'll be scared of it. But if it stays at like 2.5, I think I like the Cowboys.
All right.
And you got the sharp money, public money on the same side. You know, I love going the other way on those. This
one's also gross because it's like, man, the Bills might be a good survivor spot here, but then it's the Dolphins coming to town. Tua's got a game under his belt now. It just feels like this one's going to be a lot closer than 6 points.
The Bucs are about to crush everybody this weekend.
They are, because like everyone's going to see the Bills handling the Seahawks. Now they got to come back home, division game. I'm not saying I love taking the Dolphins here at +6.5. I got to go back and look at the trends. I'm pretty sure the Dolphins have had the Bills number. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Look at all the sharp money paired up with the public money.
Uh-huh.
Every game. The books are about to feast this week. I'm going the opposite of all the public this week.
That's probably a good idea.
Don't even care what it is. Don't even care. Don't even look in. I just want to see. So I'm on the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Chargers, the Giants, the Panthers, or excuse me,
the Raiders,
the Saints, and the Bengals. No, I'm on the opposite of all those. Well, yeah, the Raiders are a good one. The Raiders be a good one. We get sharp money against the public money. Yeah. But all that money all those games where the sharp money is with the public money, I'm going opposite of all those.
But do you see where this is gross? You're like, okay, 6 point favorite for Survivor. That should be home division game. That should be a good spot. That seems like a trap. This one, Browns at home against the Chargers. I do actually like the Browns here, but then I'm going to feel silly and I have egg on my face if I take the Browns drinking the Kool-Aid just because they had one good game against the Ravens here and Jameis Winston's back and the Chargers somehow find a way to win this game. I don't think they do, but I'll feel silly taking the Browns here.
I do. I think the Chargers win that game. I do. Hey, you would have more neg on your face. You take the Browns and let them eliminate you from Survivor in Week 9.
But at least I'd have all the sweet hype videos from Jameis, that I could just rewatch and be like, we had it. We were there.
We had it. We were there eating W's.
Yeah. Look at this one. Commanders only laying 3.5 against the Giants. What about that Giants football team last night made you think that they're capable of keeping this game close with the Commanders?
Hey, they played better last night than they have last couple weeks. I know they had to go win at Seattle, but
did they win? Did they win last night?
No, they didn't win.
Okay, well.
They didn't win. I don't know how many more they're going to win, man.
That's what I'm saying. Then we have the Bears and the Cardinals. This one's also a gross game because I could see you going to trust the Cardinals to win 3 in a row.
What is that?
You going to trust Caleb Williams and the Bears?
Is that 47% of the money, 73% of the bets, or back?
Other way around. 47% of the bets, 73% of the money. So big bets on the Bears.
Ooh, with the sharp money. Oh, Cardinals. Yep, there's another one.
That's what I'm saying, man. This week's tough. Then you got the Eagles and the Jags. Nothing makes me trust the Jags here, but at the same time, I mean, the Eagles look good. I've been higher on the Eagles than most this season, but I mean, like, man, 7.5 point favorite. I don't trust them in Survivor against the Jags. This would be a game the Jags screw around and find themselves into a W.
Eagles kind of look like they're getting right though, dude.
I know they do. It's gross. I also don't think I have the Eagles available to pick from. So
okay. Well, that matters.
I won't even have to worry about that. I'm just saying in general in Survivor, I'm looking at Rams, Seahawks. Go ahead and flip your coin on that one. I like the Rams in this one. I really do. But Seahawks just got embarrassed at home. They're fighting on the sideline with each other.
I was hoping you were just having some crazy stat like you do for the 49ers Seahawks matchups in this one. I was hoping I feel like this one goes back and forth though.
It does. It's pretty
I
much.
think I like the Rams though, man. We're getting everybody back now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They looked too damn good last week. And the Seahawks looked terrible. This is the exact time that you don't want to bet.
And you got the sharp money against the majority of the public money. I mean, it's only what 30% of the money on the Rams there. You got 51% of the bets, 30% of the money. I like the Rams right there.
Yeah, but they're also one injury away from that game getting out of hand.
I think it could happen the same play. Get Stafford laid out, and then Cooper Kupp pulls a hammy or something on the same play while Puka stumbles into a water.
This is what happens. Puka and Kupp are running crossing routes. They end up running into each other, and at the same time, Stafford throws it, but a guy levels Stafford, crushes his ribs. All three are out.
And that's like saying the whole thing. If that happens, you just should forfeit the rest of that game right there for the safety of the rest of your players.
McVay should go take snaps. If that
he should totally have to get out there and put some.
He's the emergency quarterback.
I love it.
Here's another tough one. You got the Lions and the Packers. Actually, we have to see Love's injury status here, but I like the Lions here. But this is a tough game, and the Lions have been way too damn hot. It's been too easy for the Lions, so it's like I think the Lions are going to win here. But for Survivor, I'm like, I don't know, man. There's better spots.
Two undefeated quarterbacks in the NFL this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Patrick Mahomes and Malik Willis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So even if it's not Jordan Love, bro, I'm just saying, like, everybody keeps thinking that Malik Willis comes in and like takes this team, they fall off so much. I ain't seen it yet, bro.
And then here we are with the Vikings and the Colts on Sunday Night Football. I would look towards the Vikings here, maybe in Survivor, but at the same time, I think the Vikings are on a downward spiral right now. Can they? What have we lost 2 in a row? Can they stop the bleeding? The Colts, scrappy team, man, scrappy team, and it's Sunday Night Football. Anything can happen. Ugh.
And especially if like Anthony Richardson gets hurt in the first quarter and Joe Flacco comes. If I knew Joe Flacco was playing this game, I'd take the Colts.
Yeah. We have the Chiefs and Bucks. I already used the Bucks, so I don't got to worry about that. But the Chiefs, you think I'm going to trust them here? Monday Night Football? I mean, I should.
You got them left in Survivor?
Yeah.
It's probably your Survivor spot. The Bucks may cover that game. They don't win that game.
I don't know, man.
They don't win. I wouldn't trust the Chiefs to cover, but Chiefs ain't losing that game. Monday Night Football at home. I would, like I said, the Bucks so banged up.
Wouldn't that be the week that I'd lose, though?
God, it would be the Chiefs that knock you out, wouldn't it?
Should I put my Baker jersey, my Browns Baker jersey on and watch this game?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I put the Chiefs as Survivor, but I bet like all of Baker's props over?
That may not be bad. Baker's a gamer. Baker's a gamer. And if he gets down early in this thing, he's going to put some numbers up. So, yeah, Baker's over on props. Usually probably not a bad bet any week.
Rob Cohn says Colts have Richardson starting, so it's an auto loss. Yeah, that's true. Maybe. We'll see.
Like I said, the only thing you can hope for if you're a Colts fan is that we never want anybody to get hurt, but we'll just hope that Anthony Richardson plays so bad in the first quarter that they put Joe Flacco in, because Joe Flacco should be the starting quarterback for that team right now.
That's right. Okay, we got to get into this before time runs out.
Yeah, man.
Cricket, we got the World Highlight League. We got Highlight Match Day today. We got the Renegades and the Fireballs. This is going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. By the way, I ordered some Highlight gear with my gift cards.
Did you get a gift card? I did get my gift card. I did.
I tried getting the Cesta. I'm going to have to talk to Julie. We'll have to figure it out. When I went to go put it in the cart and ship it, my address doesn't work for shipping for the set. It works for all the other stuff, but it makes sense. And the shipping was like $30 for it. So I was like, oh, that's fine, whatever. I'll pay it. But then it's like, sorry, we can't ship it to where you're at. And I'm like, well, we're gonna have to work something out here then, huh? Aren't we?
I want to assist the autograph by every player.
That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. We got to go down there, get us a Cesta, go to one of these games, and get everyone to sign it.
Absolutely, I'll hang it right there. You'll see it every day. That's right. Dueling Cestas. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll have my kids coming here. They'll be swinging that thing around.
That's right.
We'll get them into Highlight real early.
Give that to your kids. You do not need to do that, bro. I can see Cal running around just wreaking havoc with that Cesta.
Oh man, I know, right? Hey, but maybe he'll become a Highlight player, huh? He'll be the future #1 American player in the world, huh? Like tomorrow, we're gonna have the current #1 player in the world, Douglas, on. All right, how about that?
Let's go, dude. That's awesome. I like it. I like where your head's at right there, man.
Cal will be the guy.
Build your own highlight court in your backyard.
I'll build one. I'll build one out in the garage.
I know you would. I have no doubt in you.
Yeah. I mean,
I love it.
Cal is the type of kid he would excel.
Cal looks like he's got a highlight mentality, man.
This guy's just a gamer.
Kid's gritty.
It don't matter what it is.
Hey,
and you know what's the funny thing is? He'll go put his Batman costume on and then come and beat you. You know,
you get beaten highlight by a man wearing a Batman costume.
He lives in that Batman costume, dude.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong.
It's Halloween every day of the year.
I love it, bro. That kid's going places. Absolutely.
He wears it so much that that's not even his Halloween costume this year.
Yeah, he's like it's just walking around gear. Okay.
Yeah. They call me Bruce.
Call me Bruce.
Let's recap last night's game. Hey, that guy won his bet. Look at that. Jairo did beat Manu in 2 sets. Look at that. 6-4, 6-3.
Plus money. Golly, I wanted to do that last night too after he came through with me, but I have a hard time betting against Manu, man.
I know, me too. Then we had a forfeit. Yep, then we had a forfeit. Then we had even with a forfeit, the Devils end up winning last night, dude.
Oh man.
Don't call it a comeback, but the Devils, the last place Devils, 2 wins in a Friday win and a Monday win now. They're getting some points. They're coming back. They're going to be a scrappy little bunch. They might find themselves in the playoffs, and if they get themselves in the playoffs, they're going to be on a heater.
Man, there's a Jairo and Urbieta coming through over Ferranda and Bueno 2-0 there, and then I had CRB and Kabbalah on the money line. Man, they went up dropping it in 3 sets to our guy Rock and Carballo.
Our guy Bueno. I told you, Bueno. He takes it to the 3rd set. We know he's going to get there. He loses that first set.
That was that match where it was crazy, man. The one we hadn't seen before, where Bueno was the lower division player, but he was favored in the match there. You could have got some real good plus money on Kabbalah to win. That was the one we told you to just bet 2-1 both ways, and it would have paid pretty good for you. I think it was both plus 500 or something.
I think it was 310 and 330 on that one.
Was that what it was? Okay.
Yeah. But look at that. Look how close these were. 6-5, 6-5, and then.
Bro, that was a good match to watch, man.
God, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I missed it. Actually, I think I will watch that today. Then we CRB and Kabbalah, and then how do you say that name? Our boy Rock.
Carballo and Rock.
Told you not to go against Rock, and they got it done in the 3rd set. How about that?
You did, man. I watched CRB and Kabbalah on Friday night, and they came through with the interview after. I just like those guys, man. I've been watching CRB for a little bit, and I'm a big fan of him, and now I'm starting to become a fan of Kabbalah here. I think I'm just going to bet those guys when they play together the rest of the way.
Okay.
They're going to win more than they lose.
And Jairo and Bradley got it done. So, yeah, there we go. And we got today's matchup. God, I love this stuff. The Renegades and the Fireballs. Look at the Fireballs already have a forfeit. I mean, listen, if you're going to forfeit any match, you might as well just, if you're even banged up at all, no shade thrown here to Inkanki. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Iñaki.
See, I remembered how to do that.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you,
Proud
Julie.
of you. Yep. Shout out to Julie.
Okay, let me pull up the DraftKings so we can get the betting odds up here. But so the first match tonight.
Before you do that, man, futures, you can get a little sprinkle on Devils 6-1 right now. Looks like they're kind of getting right, getting healthy, playing well. They just got to get in that top 4 to have a shot, man. You get 6-1 on them right now.
So you're saying there's a chance.
All
right, we got Arats and hold on, we gotta do this because I gotta make sure I get this right. Ubia.
There's that double L that sounds like a Y.
Never gonna get Ubia.
That's double L. It sounds like a Y, man.
Arats and Ubia are here. Looks like Arats -2 was just a 3-1 favorite. -298, 3-1 favorite. To win 2-0 is -145.
Yeah, let's go Sherry's brother, man.
Oh,
Ben let us know that a couple weeks ago when he was in here.
That's right. That is. I was trying to remember whose brother that was. Okay, Division 2 versus Division 3. Here's my best bet of the day, and we know Go Sherry is going to be on him. 2-0.
Oh yeah.
Arats wins 2-0 -145. Best bet of the day.
Ooh, okay, that's fair.
Like maybe Ubia would have a chance if Go Sherry actually had to play this match. He'd be a little distracted before this, but he's going to be dialed in, coaching. He's going to be in his brother's ear, calling him some words and languages that we don't even know. We don't even know what it means, but it's probably Yeah.
I like
Just saying.
my favorite, but I think you look at the Correa and Cabrera match, their singles match. I think you just take that one 2-1 both ways.
I like it. You get plus 280 and plus 300 on it. I like it.
Yeah, I think you take that one.
Correa is a minus 140 to win. Cabrera is plus 110.
Look at Go Naga and the Rats, big favorites. And that other one down there. You got Go Sherry and Ben.
I didn't.
I'll tell you what, I might go back to the sheet where it shows the matches in the divisions. So
I like to look at them too. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing you this. I like to look at them
Correa.
too, just so we can get like a visual. Like they got some confidence in their photo,
Yeah.
So we've got Correa here and Cabrera here.
Okay.
I mean, I can't bet against a guy with a stash,
Absolutely not. I
So
think
we're just gonna go 2-1 both ways. Which one do you want?
This last one down here. So Ikeda and Ubia. I think I'm going to take Go Sherry and Ben. This is going to be a little flyer, y'all. This is one that put a little sprinkle on his free action players. But I'm going to take Go Sherry and Ben to win 2-1 at plus 600.
Okay.
They're big favorites in the match, man. But I want to expect Ikeda and Ubia to steal a game in this thing. Maybe the first game.
This one's tough. Our guy Ben, shout out to Ben, and Ikeda here. Man, this one's gonna be tough.
Ikeda.
I got.
If you go look at the odds, Ikeda is a minus 195, but I can't go against our guy Ben. This is what's tough about these interviews, man.
I know.
We're getting do it.
We know all of these people now, and don't want to bet against nobody.
Yeah. I'm sure if we had Ikeda on, we'd be like, oh my gosh, now I can't bet against this guy.
If you want to take the sprinkle on Go Sherry and Ben to win 2-1 in that last match plus 600, you should also bet Ikeda and Ubia to win the first set at plus 475. You can do that in the middle.
Oh, the first set is what you're saying.
Yeah, you can go to I like the 2-1.
I think okay, that's smart. I thought you were going to say bet them both ways. I would say no. There's no way Go Sherry, the only game he's playing, he's going to lose.
No. Yeah, go to the set winner and then go down to the bottom. I think if Ubia and Ikeda can still win, I think it's going to be that first set, and then Go Sherry's going to zone in and do what he does.
We've seen Go Sherry drop the first set.
So yeah. I think you can bet the plus 475.
I like your angle on this one. I like your angle. I like what you're doing here.
That's what I'm saying. I've been watching this stuff, man. I'm learning things.
Okay. I like that. I thought you were going to say bet it both ways because it's plus 800. Anything can happen. And I'm like, no, don't do that.
Don't do that.
First set.
That's what I'm saying. You see it a lot of times where Go Sherry winds up, losing by a point or two in that first set, and then he comes out and just is on fire. That dude, bro, I'm telling you, watch that guy. You can watch him 3 or 4 shots in advance and the way he's setting up certain shots and things, and his accuracy with that cesta is deadly, bro.
I like it too because this will be his first match, right, of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it might take him a little bit to get loosened up,
It could, man. It could.
That might be my new best bet of the day, actually. That's my favorite bet of the day. Take Ikeda. I'm not even going to bet anything. I'm just going to take them to win the first set, plus 475. Let's go.
Let's go. I love that. Love that, man.
Then we'll go to Applebee's happy hour with our winnings. Huh?
I'm getting 2 Oreo shakes and some wonton tacos.
That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we got World Highlight League live tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern, over on ESPN 3, FUBO TV, and their YouTube channel, the Renegades versus the Fireballs. Go check it out. Make sure you go. I'm telling you, dude, this World Highlight League stuff is great. It's great, and we will have Douglas on tomorrow. So make sure you tune in to tomorrow's show for that. Hold on, I got to do one more thing while I'm thinking about it while we're still here. Fill for me, Cricket. Fill for me.
Yeah, I'm excited about Douglas coming in tomorrow, man. I definitely want to hear, what you said, number 1 ranked player in America? That's exciting.
Numero uno,
man. You got to be a bad dude to get that title right there. So, yeah, I'm excited to
Ain't
hear
that right?
Come in, let us know, man. Let us know what's going on there. He's been a lot of fun to watch, too. All these guys are a lot of fun to watch, man.
Yeah, they are fun. Like I said, Renegades, Fireballs tonight. Going to be a good matchup. We know a lot. We've had a lot of these guys on the show, so it's going to be fun rooting them on and watching them play. And ESPN 3, FUBO TV, their YouTube channel. Links are in the description of this stream and video. Make sure you smash the like button while you're here.
I wish we could get more people that had to try this game. because I think they would be able to have a whole new respect for how easy these guys make it look. Because I'm watching these guys and how fast that ball's coming in, and I'm like, I know this is not as easy as these cats are out here making this look, man.
I know they make it look like it's nothing.
Some of these catches, some of these scoops, some of these shots off the wall and things like that, bro. I'm telling you. And people don't realize when you catch that thing, you got to keep that ball moving in your system the whole time, or it's a penalty. And you'll lose the point there. Like you saw it the other day, a couple spots where it may even been Douglas actually, but just trying to make a crazy catch off the wall and the ball juggled just a little bit in your system. No good. No good. That's a point for the other team, man. You got to keep that thing rolling in there. These guys make it look too easy, man.
I think this is what you were trying to get at when I said when we took the LA teams, someone decided to, or the sports equinox yesterday decided to fade the state of New York. And it wasn't even close.
Oh my God, you didn't even have to sweat it.
The no sweat
You could
sports
took
equinox.
Panthers on the puck line, got some more odds. Good. Golly.
Sometimes it's just that easy, Crick.
Sometimes it's just that easy. I had one that looked pretty much the opposite of that yesterday. I had the Sabres, the Yankees. I lost everything on that one. If you lose every pick on your parlay and it's more than 3 legs, you should at least get your money back.
Yeah. Like hey, what's it? It's like in Survivor, not in Survivor, in the Circa Millions contest. You last place gets a prize.
I'm saying. Like, that's
Hey, you suck so bad, dude.
Just as hard to pick 4 losers as it is 4 winners.
Are you tuning in today? The return of Steve Bannon tonight, this morning, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Who's that?
Live on. Oh God, it's Steve Bannon.
Okay, who's that?
He's back.
He looks like a character out of one of those Batman movies.
Yeah, released from prison.
What was he in prison for?
For not going to Congress when they wanted him. He ignored their subpoena.
Can't do that.
They wanted to question him, and he said he didn't want to testify against President Trump.
So how long did they send him in prison for?
4 months.
Jeez,
since July. Yeah,
you can't say no to those subpoenas from Congress.
Well, he also was challenging, which it hadn't, like, they should have stayed it until his appeal went through. But he was challenging whether the committee even was legitimate and even had the authority to send a subpoena.
Could they subpoena him? Yeah, there's a thing. There's laws and stuff too that require you to be able to be in certain parameters and things before you can even do that. So
yeah, so
Congress.
He's back right before the election. Let's go. Oh, look at this.
Good for him.
That.
What we got here? You got to pull it.
It was released either this morning or last night. Look at him. There he is. He survived.
He survived. Well, good for him, man. Blue says he's a good one. Okay.
You'd like him.
Okay, that's fair. I trust your judgment on that. You got a pretty good feel of
what was he? He was President Trump's, I think, chief of staff at the beginning of his presidency.
Like I said, you got a pretty good feel for my views and things at this point. So if you say I like him, I trust you.
You like him. I can't wait to hear his stories.
That's 10 a.m. this morning, man. He's going to be right here on Rumble, right?
He'll be right here on Rumble. The War Room is his show.
The War Room. I like that. Okay. Steve Bannon. Yeah. Shout out, man. Good deal.
Shout out, Steve.
Just in time, man.
All right. Well, I got to go to work. I got to go deal with some more bullshit today. So we'll wrap things up there. I got to send an email off and maybe sign some things today. So this is going to be fun. Anyways.
We got Pump Breaks this afternoon with Steps and I at 5 p.m. Eastern time right here.
That's right. Shout out to Steps. Always sending me the prize pick stuff. They're like, hey, there's a free 25 no risk bet. Then I go, let's do it. I don't even know if it hit. Did it hit? Let me see.
He's the best, bro. He's the best at finding the promos.
Well, considering we don't have a bunch of money in our account, I would say it did not hit.
Right. That's usually the way it goes.
Oh, man. We missed a lineup yesterday that you put in.
What?
Thanks to Russell Wilson throwing more than he should have.
Oh, no.
We had Freiermuth under, Neighbor. No, wait. I think this is the one that Steps put in. That was the one that Steps put in.
That's probably.
Yeah, because I that's my fault. I gave Steps Freiermuth under, and I gave Russell Wilson passing. I wanted Russell Wilson touchdowns under, but they didn't have the under on there for touchdowns, which cash, by the way.
Man, I had that one down there, and it kind of went. I did put a little $5 one in yesterday, but my angle was going to be that Najee wasn't going to get as many carries. I took him under his carries, but I took the Jalen Warren TD. thinking the backup running back, get him one there, you know.
God, I
Had
feel like I
Daniel
let
Jones
Steps
over the
down,
pass
man.
attempts. Russell Wilson less on his fantasy score.
Man, because I had the Freiermuth in. Steps came in with beautiful. He had Neighbors over his yards, that hit, and then he had Dylan Gunther to score a goal. And
Ooh,
it
that's a good
cashed.
one. You know
Yeah.
what you should do? We should be betting Malik Neighbors over targets every single week. You know, he leads the league in targets per game.
Yeah.
It's like over 12. It's crazy.
Steps and I on our free NBA got swept. We
I
went
see that.
0-3.
I'm sitting here looking at that, man. Y'all took those the other way. That's a winner.
2 of those were mine. The Siakam and the Murray were mine.
Man, I don't NBA, dude.
Hey, it was free. It was protected.
It's free. I love that. Always you gotta shoot your shot. They're gonna give you the money back. But yeah, no, NBA is not my jam when it comes to that stuff.
NBA Jam, is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. That is my jam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things there. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We will be back this afternoon for Pump the Brakes, or Cricket and Steps will be. And then we will be back tomorrow morning, as always, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. And until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.